I've got Jalen with me today. He's in the house. Welcome, Jalen.
How is everyone? I appreciate David here for having me, and I'm ready to get going.
Yeah, man, we're anxious to learn a little bit more about you and in your experience with real estate and that type of thing. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what brokerage you're with, how long you've been in real estate, that type of stuff.
So I've been in real estate for about a year and 2 months now. I'm with Serenity Realty, and I first started off at Keller Williams Citywide, and I was over there for about 4 to 5 months. I transferred over to Serenity in, I would say, late January or whatnot, and met Ivan, and I've had a pretty good career.
Awesome, man. Yep, they're a great group over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very family oriented.
Yeah, very, very. You can get help from, a new person you just met, and you can get help from Ivy, the guy who started it. So
Yeah, right. Are you from Toledo or?
yes, yep. I'm from Toledo. I went to Lake High School. That's where I graduated from. So I'm kind of over in the Warbridge area.
Yeah. So, are you more of a routine guy or are you more of a go with the flow kind of guy?
I'm more of a routine guy, I'm very good at time management. So with that being said, that has to come with the routine. So like, when I have a few things lined up the next day, I time manage, very well.
Yeah.
And, I get into a routine so nothing will fail. So
Yeah, that's cool. Time management is very important.
yeah.
Especially in this business.
Yeah, exactly. When you have all kind of hiccups or, showings and, sometimes the buyer you're showing the house to is late or whatnot, you got time management, so you're able to work around that.
How do you deal with stress?
Um, Honestly, so if I'm feeling stressed at the moment, first I'll take a step back, because you can't think clear and you have a cloudy head when you're stressed. So I'll take a step back, maybe take a couple deep breaths, take my mind into something else, maybe go to the gym or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then, I'll just get right back to it, because in this business, you have to be able to keep your foot on the gas, and it can get very stressful, but that's something that you would have to work through. And the way I work through it is just being able to step back some.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, yeah.
Businesses, real estate at least, is very high pressure. So there's got to be a way to decompress and kind of reset yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You like to work out and kind of just exercise a little to kind of de-stress.
Yeah, and if it's like a problem that, like I need to step back from for a couple of minutes, I'll probably just, get some water from at the house and, get on my phone a little bit, do some doom scrolling for a couple of minutes, and I'm right back to it. Like I said, just being able to get a peace of mind for a little bit and being able to go at things like how you're supposed to and not with the cloudy mind, those are some things that I do.
Right. Um, how important is social media to you?
Social media is very important to me, I would say, especially in this business, and I thank God for it. I feel like I have a, pretty hefty, social media base. A lot of my posts that I do does great numbers. With that being said, I plan on posting more and doing more to, increase that social media base. So
important these days.
yeah, oh yeah, very. At the end of the day, this is how they're gonna see this video. So it's social media. I feel like it's very vital to the business.
How people get content. So, what I tell people is, social media it's actually not just social media, but how your clients get content is how you should be communicating with them.
Mm-hmm.
So if they read the newspaper, then you should be writing articles and publishing them.
Oh yeah.
If they get content on their phone and through videos, then that's how you should be communicating with them.
Oh yeah.
Because that's how you're going to reach them.
Yep. Right. And that's how you're gonna get it, like, not even only in their face and get their attention, but everyone else that may, want to buy or sell or help your business out. So
Right. Kind of food do you like?
um
Are you a foodie or?
oh yeah, I eat pretty much about anything. I don't I don't really stay away from food. So hey, you want to get me to do something, hey, throw some food out there. Hey, I'm all for it. So
You cook or?
so no, my dad is a cooker.
Yeah.
He's been cooking lately. I've been trying to be in the kitchen with him so I can, take some of those things in, so right now, no, I'm not a cook.
Yeah, the favorite food or?
So I would say macaroni and sweet potatoes. It's between those two. Okay, I don't. Are you not gonna make me pick between two? Like, man, that's like Jack and Jill to me right there. So
That's your kryptonite, huh?
oh yeah. So definitely love those two. So Thanksgiving food is really, where it's at for me.
Honesty, what is something that you believe so much in that no matter the situation, you're not going to waver from it?
I'm gonna have to say good character. I'm gonna have to say character because I just feel like that not only ties into the relationship, but it ties into who you are, yourself, not just in front of the client, but behind the client, behind closed doors, yeah, whatnot. So I know, yeah, even from, clients that I work with that has had past agents, when they're not very happy and they kind of just share the story on what the past agent has done, I can only just shake my head at the situation, and I just try to make sure I don't go down that path. And I just feel like good character ties into everything, and ties into the integrity, the honesty. I just feel like it ties into all of that.
So important.
Yeah.
'Cause you're privy to a lot of sensitive information.
Yeah.
And where it could go different directions depending on who benefits. So
Yeah, like no doubt. Like there's a lot of people out there when they have agents, just don't understand the amount of trust that one person is putting into an agent. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the fact that this person is most likely a stranger, but they're trusting you to help them and guide them through a process that's going to be one of the biggest purchases of their lives.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I try to really maintain that trust, and I really appreciate anyone and everyone, who's reached out to me to buy a house and, has let me help them buy a house. So
Perfect. Do you have someone that's can you name someone that's had a huge impact on you as far as like the biggest influence on you today?
um So first and foremost, I gotta say my mom and my dad. You know what I mean? I gotta say it. She's where I get my great character from, and he's where I get, with just being a man, being able to take upon, so much stress and okay, let me take a step back and come about this sensible, you know what I mean? And things in that things in that situation. So with that being said, I'll just say, with them, those are the two biggest impacts in my life.
Cool. Great, man. Man, thank you so much for your time today. Yeah, it's been so much fun getting to know you and hearing about your story and all this. And this is why I love doing this, getting real conversations with real people from people that are changing the industry. So, Jalen, thank you again for being on our show and look forward to your continued success.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me, David. It was a pleasure, man. Yeah, thank you.